Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo and you've tuned in to another live edition of Pirillo Picks. It's a daily show and tell. It's a geek haul. On any average day, I might get something, and I like sharing. I love sharing, really. I love talking about the things that I love, and hopefully you love it as well. I just wrapped up answering a question that was for my patrons, exclusively for my patrons, talking about 3 things that I think Apple should do for podcasts. If you want to listen to that and the other patron exclusives, head over to chrispirillo.com and become a patron. But right now, I want to talk to you about another collection that I have that is not related to Star Wars. I kind of talked about it or referred to it briefly yesterday. Today, I received most of the rest of what I was looking for, minus one thing. And let's see if you can figure out what this one thing is. Are you ready? And I'm not talking, by the way, about really what I intended on talking about. I just wanted to show you this first before I dive into some politics. And I don't talk about politics at all, but this is how I deal with politics. How I, really address politics in political seasons and whatnot. And trust me, there's a crossover. This is all going to make sense. First, let me show you what I just picked up today. This is an unwrapped second series vintage Garbage Pail Kids package. Unopened. Verified. Unopened. Second series. Third series. Fourth series. Fifth series. Can you see where I'm going with this? Sixth series. They mixed it up. This is the first series where it changed from Blasted Billy to Potty Scotty? It's been so long. Seventh series. Eighth series. And they really changed things in the 8th series. Well, to a certain degree. The art really started to shift. 9th series. 10th series is when the banner changed. 11th series. I'm serious. Series. 11th. No. Yes, 12th. Sorry, I did 11th. 13th. 14th. 15th. So, as you can see, I have all the series except one. I still need an unopened, verified, unopened first series Garbage Pail Kids wax pack. The second is the first one I have. I believe it or not, I started with the second series thanks to my dad. Never actually had, personally, a first series wax pack, ever. And I'm looking for one, unopened. So I don't really want to go and spend more than I need to. I know where I can find one, but maybe you have one. Or know where I can find one at a substantially more affordable level. So, I'm talking about this because I got those today, but over the past few months, tops, beyond having reinvigorated the Garbage Pail Kids line a few years ago, and I've kept up to date with the modern Garbage Pail Kids as well, they started to do something with the beginning of this political season that they've never done before. And that is, for a limited time, for 24 hours, they will do runs, like a limited run, in relation to a political event or an entertainment event. And I'm about to show you the ones that I've picked up, and I've picked up all of them. These are super exclusive, given that they were only available for 24 hours at a time. And, moreover, only maybe a few hundred are out there. These are the 2016 presidential candidate stickers. 1 of 9. These are New Hampshire, from the New Hampshire primaries. And you'll notice that pretty much every one of the candidates is being lampooned. So I am an equal opportunity humorist. I don't really have a political affiliation at all. I have my feelings. I don't necessarily happen to like the leading candidates this time around, and I am not alone in that. So if you want to know where I stand with politics, I stand with Garbage Pail Kids. So there is New Hampshire. Now I'm going to hold up Iowa primaries. or the caucuses, and also Super Tuesday, part of Super Tuesday down below. So yes, they continue to make each one of these sets. Again, super exclusive, not just Super Tuesday, but super exclusive. And you'll notice as we kind of go on, certain people are being lampooned more frequently than others because others continue to drop out. I have all of them, all these exclusives. They're not really a part of an official series, but you've got to keep an eye out for when these run. The best way to do that is probably liking the Garbage Pail Kids Facebook page, because they don't send out emails for it. You have to basically pay attention, otherwise you miss it. And you want to talk about something that is kind of fun to collect and super exclusive. These are it. So far, this is it. As far as the ones that have been released, these are the April primaries after Mega Tuesdays there in that last sheet. I've got some empty slots here for when inevitably they continue to release these super exclusive, super fun, okay, balanced. This is balanced to me. There's no favors either side. It's not biased. All bets are off, and I like that. Now, Garbage Pail Kids have also announced that later this year, or I should say Tops, not Garbage Pail Kids, they are going to be releasing a new series that is basically going to be focused on TV, popular TV shows over time. And they've kind of tilted into that with separate exclusive series that they released, including the Shammies instead of the Grammys. And here they happen to be lampooning like Nicki Minaj or Lady Gaga or Justin Bieber, Kanye West. And then, look, Adam from, I'd say from The Voice, but I know he's also a singer. But he's now mostly known for The Voice, believe it or I believe that, rather than just being a singer. And a few other artists that Pink right there, I'm somewhat familiar with, but not incredibly familiar with because I am old. So the Shammies were also released. Then, on the night of the Oscars, they released the Not-Skers. Right there. And we have Splat Mats from The Martian and a little Garbage Pail Kid reference there. Alien Ian in the background. And if you saw the movie, then you'd understand why this is funny. I've not seen the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio, gets attacked by the bear, nor have I seen the Steve Jobs the latest Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender, but they parodied him as well as Kate Winslet, or Kate 8-Bit, or Kate-Bit? Yeah, Kate-Bit instead of 8-Bit down there. I love Garbage Pail Kids, always will. I guess Jennifer Lawrence did a mop movie. Bryan Cranston did a movie where he was, I guess, a biopic. Crude Christian Bale, for when he cussed out somebody at one point. Chris Rock. And I'm not sure what that reference is. Again, I'm not modern on the movies, I guess, even. The Not-Skers. Then, during the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announcements, they released these. Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, no holds barred. Chicago, huge fan of Chicago. Steve Miller Band, also a big fan of Steve Miller Band. Then Kid Rock down there, I could take him or leave him, but there you go. Garbage Pail Kids continuing to publish these super exclusive editions. And I'm telling you, when they announce the print runs for them, it's usually just a few hundred people who are clued into this stuff. Being able to get a hold of these now, they're going to be very expensive. They're really only for collectors, and I am absolutely a collector. And while I'm happy Topps is doing this, I kind of wish they'd slow down, or at least combine shipping, because they keep churning them out every couple of weeks or every month or so. There's a new one, which again I don't mind. I've got like how many different Donald Trump Garbage Pail Kids and Hillary Clinton Garbage Pail Kids. Love them all. These are works of art. I will never stop collecting Garbage Pail Kids. Ever. And I'm not going to stop until I get my number one in the stack. It's pink. It'll go right there. That's help me. Help me get all the Garbage Pail Kids if you can. Well, I already have all of them, minus some of the newer bonuses. But the vintage ones I've got the full collection of. But I need the unopened wax pack. It's a chase. So, I'm probably the only Garbage Pail Kid fan out there still. I don't believe that. But in terms of the people that I might reach on a regular basis, I am very, 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 very proud GPK. GPK for life. So now I'm going to move on and answer some questions, talk about today's news with the patrons. Again, if you'd rather have me talking about something else, that's completely up to you. You can head over to chrispirillo.com and sign up to become a... Okay, this is it, folks. Head over to chrispirillo.com to sign up right now as I continue to turn my attention to the patrons. Today's free podcast highlight was brought to you by all of my active patrons from chrispirillo.com. If you want access to the full TLDR episodes, both audio, video, past, present, and future, which can be up to an hour long or longer, with even more tech insight from me every weekday, plus other bonus content without ads, and support me at the same time, you can sign up to become one of my supernomies too. This is just a brief taste of what I'm producing for you daily. Again, get more through chrispirillo.com.